guests with the podcast experience of the Podcast Raiders. I have the one and only, the King.
Alonzo Alvarez.
How's it going, man?
Not too bad, man. Just finished wrestling my match, so I look all sweaty and beat up. But
hey, man, I'm sweaty and beat up because we're in California and it's hot.
Yeah, it was hot out here. We had to wrestle outside.
103 degrees. You wrestled what, like 2 matches?
Yeah, 2 matches. It was a singles match, and then it turned into a tag, like
yes.
a 10-man tag. So.
And then pretty much, more or less, it went heels against faces.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and it was a 10-man match.
It was actually losers against the winners.
Yes.
Of the card tonight.
So I would say Romeo was his name.
The person I faced.
No, not the one you faced. The one that was on your team. He had the black shorts, the trunks.
Yeah.
That's Romeo.
Yeah.
Romeo
Cruz.
He would be considered a face?
Yeah.
Because it looked like when you guys
he just lost, that's why he was in the losers.
Yeah. Because it kind of looked like he was like, hey guys, don't do nothing, and then you're like, fuck you, we're gonna still going, and not saying fuck you to him, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're still gonna mess up this dude. So, excuse our language.
No worries.
Yeah, we're in the house of God.
Church.
Yeah. So we gotta be careful. Pray. But you yourself, you did traditional amateur wrestling.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing that?
I've done that since I was 4, and I'm 20 years old now, so it's been like 16.
Oh, so you've been doing it for quite a while.
Yeah. I have cauliflower ear and everything. So.
Yeah, it's not as bad. Most people have cauliflower ears.
I had a bad one actually when I was in my senior year of high school. I had one over my ear, couldn't hear, had to get stitches on it, and I had to like wrestle with con inside my headgear for masters. So it sucked, but
did you drain it yourself, or you get someone else?
I went to the doctor and they drained it. Yeah,
I've seen people drain it themselves, where they go and they're just putting it.
Yeah,
in,
those
and
guys
they're
are
sucking
crazy.
it out, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This one actually I got drained twice, but it came back. So I just left it there because I like it. I think it's cool.
I mean, it gives that little more legitimacy. Not saying that wrestling's not legit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it gives that more like, holy shit, like this guy is some sort of badass. You know what I mean? He's been through war on more than one occasion, which is cool. You know what I mean? That suplex. You did it earlier during the 10-man match, and I have a good shot of it as well. Very beautiful execution with that arch, going with that bridge, and how you had your neck placed and everything like that. Obviously, that says it all right there. That you've been doing it for since you were 4 years old. You know what I mean? Like, it's over 20 years?
I'm 20 years older now, so I've been doing it since I was 4, so it's like 16 years.
16 years.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, and what got you into pro wrestling?
Just like everyone else, I've just been a fan of it since I was 4. I remember watching like Undertaker, Kane, all those guys when I was little, and it was funny. I just found out I just typed in pro wrestling schools around me, and I found Santino Bros. Okay. And so
a lot of wrestlers came out of Santino Bros.
Yeah, and so I was 16 at the time, and I was like, I don't know if they'll let me, because I wanted to start training now, because they had their age limit was 18.
Yeah.
And so,
unless you lie about your age.
Yeah, but my dad actually called him up, and he talked him into it, into letting me start early at 16. And, so I went in, they let me go and train, and they're like, oh, he's good, he can stay, So they let me stay, and I started training, and
did you learn, besides wrestling, obviously taking apart the ring, doing all those other aspects behind the business and stuff like that?
Yeah. Santino's, they teach you everything. They teach you from the basics, lock up to just everything, psychology, everything. Like, I've had to take down their ring plenty of times and put it back up. I went to different shows and.
Yeah, sometimes you didn't even wrestle. You just set up and that was it. That was your job for the day.
Yeah, bring security guard too. Just what
sure
everyone goes through, basically.
Yeah, no knuckleheads or anything like that. Have you ever had to deal with any knuckleheads?
No, not really. I'm just
pretty chill.
Yeah, I don't really like to stay into the drama. I just go with my day.
Yeah, you just.
I just come, like to wrestle, beat people up, and that's about it.
Okay. Have you won any accomplishments, any championships besides the medals that you brought to EWF today?
No. I've been in championship matches, but I've never won any.
So nothing yet.
But it's okay, I have my medals. They're better than championship belts, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Yes, but eventually one day you will get to that point.
Yeah.
Is there any particular title you're going for right now?
The first belt I actually want to win is the Santino's belt, whichever one it is. Submission, the world heavyweight championship one. I came from that school. I love that school. It's my place.
So you want to?
I want my first belt to be there. If not, maybe
They do like an
ECW.
after dark event kind of thing.
Oh,
What is it called exactly?
Shit. Damn.
I would look it up right now, but I'm using my phone to edit.
I was just on it.
To record the audio, so I apologize.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, they had their event and and it was pretty cool. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. And that's pretty much. Oh my goodness. Continue. Sorry about that.
No, man.
So pretty much you're that's the professionalism right there with ads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those were my sponsors. Right?
No worries, man.
Fake it till you make it.
No worries.
So that being said, man, you continue doing it. You want that title from Santino Bros. It doesn't matter which one it is. It's gonna be that. Are you gonna try to go for any titles from the EWF?
If they want to put me in title matches and they think I'm the right guy, yeah.
Hey, they put you in one earlier.
Yeah. You know, the match ended by DQ. I felt like I could have won it.
Yes.
If the stupid people didn't come out and interfere in my match, but
Did that piss you off by any chance or not?
Oh yeah, of course. I don't like losing. Losing's not my thing.
Yeah.
You know, I've never really lost that many times in wrestling, so I don't like losing. I don't think anyone likes losing.
No, of course. I mean, you want to be number one.
Yeah.
You want to be the top, top face, the top heel, whatever. You want to be the top. You want to be the best. And the Ric Flair says, in order to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Yeah.
You want to do all that, and that's what you want to do, though, right?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. And it'll get there. You know, just one of those things that takes time. It takes energy, effort. You have to put all into that and stuff. Do you find yourself, I don't know, eventually, let's just say, you go and you get the American title, and then you get the Santino submission title. You got those. Is there any other promotions in SoCal that you would want to go for?
PCW Ultra.
Okay, PCW Ultra.
I've been there many times, setting up their ring and putting it back down.
Have you wrestled for them yet?
In dark matches, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in dark matches. I've done like at least 3 dark matches there already.
I'm trying to think who's the owner for that one right there.
It's Sheik.
Sheik.
Yeah.
The Iron Sheik.
Yeah. Not the Iron Sheik, it's Sheik, just
okay.
Joe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
This is regular Sheik.
And then another guy named Mike.
Okay.
So.
And those are the people in charge.
Yeah.
That's cool. But eventually they'll get you into. How long have you been in the business for wrestling?
This coming December is going to be my 3rd year. December 16th. Yeah.
Okay, not bad. 3rd year. And what social medias do you have if anyone needs to get on?
My Instagram and Twitter are both Alonzo Alvarez 98, and then Facebook is Alonzo Alvarez. But best two to contact me are Instagram and Twitter because I'm on those most of the time.
Okay.
And Facebook Messenger.
Okay, cool.
And
that's where people could find you. And
yeah, that's people can find me, follow me.
That's pretty cool, man. So you guys heard it. If you want to hit him up and everything, just go on his Instagram and his Twitter. Follow him. See where he goes next. Maybe it might be, who even knows? Pro Wrestling Guerrilla?
Probably. That's a goal.
That's
my goal is honestly WWE, but I would love to wrestle everywhere in the independent circuit too.
Speaking of that, since we got 2 events going on right now. We got Evolve, it's being on the network of the WWE, and then you got AEW. You wouldn't want to try to go for something like that for AEW or Ring of Honor or Impact. WWE's the be all and all. That's where you want to go.
Yeah, that's I want to be in the Hall of Fame of WWE.
Okay.
That's like my goal.
Okay.
Like I grew up watching. I've always wanted to be there. But if WWE doesn't come knocking at the time, and I have AEW or ROH or all these other places, I'm still young. I'm only 20 years old.
Yeah.
So I still have my whole life to.
And that's cool, man. You know what you want. You know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I didn't get to ask you this, but I wanted to, because we're bringing up these promotions and everything like that. Who is your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler?
All time growing up. I can tell you right now, Razor Ramon is mine.
I grew up watching John Cena. He was the
Okay.
guy that I just once I started wrestling, he was the guy that was there that it's cool just to see the way how he talks and he can wrestle. I know he can.
Yes.
Everyone says he does 5 moves, but
Well, you'd be amazed. He's had a couple surprisingly, really good moves.
Yeah, he wouldn't be in the main
matches,
event.
Is what I mean to say.
Yeah.
you gotta understand, like with that is he's in the main event for a reason.
Yeah, he wouldn't be in the main event for a reason if he wasn't one of the best wrestlers on.
I'll admit it. I'm not a John Cena fan, but overall, his Instagram game is on fire.
Yeah.
I don't know if you follow his Instagram.
Yeah, I have. It's
he
funny.
never puts a camp pitch on anything. He just poses it up and everything.
Yep. Same with his Twitter.
Yeah, he's kind of a weird guy, but it's cool. Like, you know what? Like, that's him. He's just
I mean, he's one of the best talkers too in WWE, and that's
yeah.
He got me definitely really into WWE and wanting to be a wrestler and stuff. So
that's pretty cool, man. We'll wrap it up and everything like that. You know what I mean?
No worries, man.
Hey, thank you so much. Again, follow him on Instagram
Thank you, man.
and Twitter. Appreciate you. Hey, man, you could have already been home, but I appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. It's called Up All Night.
Damn
That's
it.
what it's called.
Oh, it's gonna be on, like,
Yeah.
we could put that on the credits part. Up All Night.
Romeo Cruz, yeah, from Bakersfield, California.
Okay.
24 years old.
24 years old.
Yeah.
All right, am I see ya?
Hey, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. So, how long have you been wrestling, man?
Total 7 months.
7 months?
Yeah.
And I take it because you're wearing that wrestling shirt right there, you were in wrestling in high school?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
so you did
amateur,
you know, collegiate wrestling.
Yeah, amateur. I did football, wrestled, and then baseball.
Okay.
So all the sports.
Were you on varsity or anything?
Yeah, varsity.
For all of them?
For just wrestling,
Okay.
but junior, senior year, I was varsity everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Uh-huh.
Football, wrestling.
Yes.
And you got involved in that, and that's what you wanted to do. And that's something you got in varsity for wrestling. But you didn't go to varsity for any of the other two sports?
No. I wasn't that, I don't know, I was more serious in wrestling.
Okay.
So that's why.
You know, it's crazy. It's like, well, it's not as easy now, but a few years back, you could go into college with the scholarship for wrestling, which is crazy. You know, you didn't even need to get to nationals or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where now you have to place at least top 4 in nationals, I believe.
Yeah.
In order to get a scholarship, which is crazy.
That's good though.
Yeah, I mean, before all you needed to do was get into nationals to get a scholarship.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy about wrestling, how it was back then compared to now.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of have my vast little knowledge of it. You know what I mean? I used to wrestle myself back in high school.
Okay.
So you know, like, that's pretty cool. And it's cool that you went from that and now you're doing pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite pro wrestler?
Probably Chris Jericho. Now it's starting to be Jonathan Gresham.
Okay.
I watch his YouTube videos, his matches and all that stuff.
Okay.
Try to learn. I learned a lot from him. Like my chain wrestling, I learned a lot from him.
Okay.
Just for watching. Yeah.
And that's just something you were getting into and everything like that. Just getting like more and more, you get sucked in. Oh shoot, he does this.
Yes.
And that's something you want to do and everything. I've seen that you're kind of a high flyer in a sense. You know what I mean? Is that something you were just naturally gifted with acrobatics and stuff like that, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no training outside of that, like going to like parkour classes,
gymnastics. No, I just athletic right away off the bat.
So you're with those kids, like everyone else is just chilling. You're doing the flip, bro. Everyone's just like, hey man, sit down.
Yeah. like the drop down leapfrog. Like I took like right away first time.
Okay.
Smooth. But like the nip ups, all that stuff, it took a little time. Like I had to practice those.
Okay.
But I got them down. Yeah.
Okay. And then eventually you were like able to do that and everything. And what school did you come for wrestling out of?
So I went to 2015. I went to Canada. I trained at Lance Storm.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, Lord. It's a cuss, and I'm not trying to. Lance Storm School.
Storm Wrestling Academy.
Yes, of course, man. I've heard of it. You know what I mean? Who hasn't at that point? So, did you wrestle with Brian Pillman Jr. in that time?
No, So when I was there, there's Paul Ellering's daughter,
Yes.
Victor Ellering.
Yeah.
We were in the same class. September 2015.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But now everyone's gonna hear about you pretty soon, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because got it on YouTube. We're gonna throw that on there. So
IG, I got all that now.
So you wrestled from there. How long did you wrestle at Storm Wrestling Academy?
I was there for 3 months.
Okay, and you did the whole like room and board kind of thing, like in his house?
No, I actually roomed with someone else.
At a different location?
Yeah, different, some lady.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, because he says that Lance Storm says he actually has like a back house or something like that?
He does, yeah.
And
all the guys get there. But
Sometimes there's not enough room.
Yeah, sometimes there's not enough room.
Okay.
And this lady was nice. Like the house was big. We had our own room and everything. It was a good setup.
Nice.
Yeah.
How was it in Canada? Did you go do some sightseeing besides training?
Oh, downtown.
Okay.
We went to Lake Louise, I think.
Okay.
Nice.
That's like a French area, right?
I believe so. It's a little, yeah.
Yeah. Did you party up a bit or anything like that? You seem young. I don't know if you got a girlfriend.
No, I don't have a girlfriend.
So I'm pretty sure.
At the time I did, but I mean, no, I didn't really party.
No, but you didn't party too much.
Now,
like
if I would have went out there, I would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
Because at the time I was just 21, and I was never really drinking.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I drink now.
Yeah. So now you drink a little bit.
Yeah.
You go out, party. If you see, go back to Canada, see Canada.
Oh yeah, definitely. Downtown Canada,
Yeah.
Calgary. That's where we're at, Calgary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get like some of that maple syrup, if you know what I mean. You know.
No, I don't. But yeah, we would always go to like Wing Wednesdays and stuff like that.
Okay.
And
Just the normal stuff. But
we would all go the whole,
Yeah.
the whole.
Yeah, well, I think that's what you want to do. You want to, when you're training with people, regardless of what it is, it could be regular amateur wrestling, or say you're doing like MMA, Muay Thai, kickboxing, like jiu-jitsu, whatever it is.
Yeah.
If you train with someone, you want to eat with someone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You get to know your partner, what they do and everything, hang out and everything, and that builds a bond right there.
Yes.
Same thing like in pro wrestling. You guys travel together, eat together, probably hang out together. You might have something in common besides just wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's cool. You guys do that kind of
Like a
stuff.
family.
Yeah. I mean, because you have to trust each other in the ring.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Even though there's this whole thing of face and heels, just near the end of the day, you guys are boys and have to take care of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I don't mean to use your terms in that sense, because I'm just a fan. You know what I mean? But that's what you guys would that's what's the whole thing about it. You guys have each other's back.
Mm-hmm.
Go to a bar, someone acts crazy with one person, guess what?
Everybody.
Yeah, you got a problem now.
Uh-huh.
And I take it that's
how I feel. If someone's
Yeah.
messing with like one of them, like I'll be there.
yeah, you got their back.
Yeah, of course.
That's crazy, man. You know what's so crazy too? And I'm gonna take this as a sidebar, but you resemble my little brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kid you not. Like there was a face you made in the match and everything. I was like, oh shit, he looks like my little brother.
Oh.
But he also did wrestling and football also.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it was crazy. It's like, oh shit, like what a coincidence.
Yeah.
Because from time to time you see people and you're like, yeah, that does look like so and so. I could honestly say that, like, oh, you kind of resemble my little brother. It's a trip, you know what I mean? But it's pretty cool though. So you're 24
Yeah.
now. 24, and you've been wrestling for
7 months.
7 months.
So I trained there for 3 months, 2015, and I live 3 hours away
Okay.
in Bakersfield.
Okay.
So once a week I would drive 3 hours there and back.
Okay.
Just to train with Jesse.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then
All the way from Bakersfield.
Yeah.
That's a drive. That is a drive.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, why not Millennial or
Santino's.
Or Santino's, yeah.
Just because Jesse, it felt like Lance Storm.
Okay.
Like the same vibe, the same training, like everything.
Okay.
And I mean, I enjoy it. I learned a lot from him. So.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing against Jesse. Jesse's actually a nice guy.
Mhm.
He's gave a lot of people good opportunities, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm just curious in that sense. You know. What
But
I mean?
even, I mean, I have trained at Santino's before.
Okay.
A couple times the Lucha, great
Okay.
classes. I learned a lot from them too.
Okay. Now, what is your favorite style of wrestling? Because there's always different styles of wrestling.
Yeah. More just the mat work, the chain wrestling. Just
Okay.
I want to get that down, and then venture out to other things.
Okay.
Maybe like Lucha too.
Okay. So, moving to the fact that you've trained in Canada, would you go back and wrestle in Canada? if
Oh,
you-
definitely, yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to go to Canada, UK. I got a couple friends in Australia, Japan. That's one of my goals.
Okay.
Yeah. Florida.
So you're working on your visa?
No, not yet. Probably in a couple years, to be honest.
Yeah, because you're gonna need that if you're gonna go overseas.
Mhm.
You gotta get your visa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
I mean, I got my passport.
yeah, I was gonna say that you could be a tourist.
Uh-huh.
You get wrestle under the table and stuff like that. You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
But it'll come with time, Not
Yeah.
right now. Right now, I'm gonna stick with EWF.
yeah, and build it up and everything, get going. A lot of good stars came out from EWF. You know, right now you got Frankie Kazarian. He wrestled from EWF at one point. He's wrestling right now for AEW, you know, Fight for the Fallen in Jacksonville. So you got someone like that. So who knows? Maybe a few years from now, you could be wrestling at another on a big event. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that these events aren't big itself. You know, and they bring the community together and everything like that. Hey, I seen a couple little kids, you know, probably didn't even watch wrestling now, are wrestling fans today.
Yeah.
You just never know. It's one of those kind of things. It's cool. It's pretty cool that you guys did something like this. You know, you guys could have did a paying gig or paying, you know, event. I'm not saying you didn't get paid or not. You know what I mean? I'm sure you got paid, but could have did something like that. And instead, you know, you did an event where it was free from the church that was providing it. You know what I mean? Which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? Gets more of that experience under your belt. More and more, you grow, and you're getting better and better.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, because this was my third singles match, I think.
Third.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was pretty. I tell you this, man. It didn't even look like it was your third match. You know, it looked like you've done this for a while.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Well, thank you.
You know, do you see yourself gathering any titles in the late future, future, later down the line?
I mean, that's the goal, you know.
But what title do you want, though?
Probably the American and then the heavyweight.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
So your focus right now is?
Right now is just get experience and learn.
Okay.
Right now, yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
You know, gain that experience, grow, and get better and better at it. Well, I appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
You know, I'm Isaiah. You could look up the